It's a beautiful morning here on the farm. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back. When we bought this 90-acre property over 3 years ago, we knew that the forest itself hasn't been properly maintained or managed probably for the past few decades. And it's been something that I pride myself on taking this land stewardship very seriously and at least maintaining the status quo in the forest. I think it's a common misconception that it's a bad thing to cut trees, because the reality is, because this forest hasn't been managed properly, what's happening is all of the saplings and the young trees at the very bottom of the forest floor that are growing from seed, they are not thriving. They're not growing quickly. They're not growing big and strong. They're just tall, skinny, weak, unhealthy trees. And that's basically because the canopy of all the old forest does not allow any sunlight to get down to the bottom of the forest floor. And this is something that I've been endeavoring to help. Hi folks, just out here in our natural Canadian forest. We have 15 acres here on the farm, and I have a bunch of trees that I dropped back a while ago. I got one on the ground here. I got a couple little twigs that I'm cleaning up over here. I got that big log to clean up today, and I'm just going to turn all that into firewood. You see how there's a gap between the trees? I'm trying to make this somewhat of a logging trail. I basically have it started all the way down there, and it's going to snake down to that end. And of course it all starts with clearing some of these older dying trees. Some people who do this kind of work have these little gizmos that attach onto your chainsaw that measures out 16 inches for the size of firewood, and 16 inches is the most common size. But I just use a simple piece of wood measured out 16 inches, and then I mark a little line with the axe. And I mean, it's really just spending time out in the woods that I enjoy. We use firewood here at the farm. I also sell firewood, and one of the things we need to make clear is that I don't cut good, strong, healthy trees to use for firewood. That's just absurd, you know. We have 15 acres of hardwood bush here at the farm, and basically, if I cut a few trees that are dying or almost dying every season to prepare our firewood, it's not even going to put a little dent into what is required to manage this forest properly. Now this is not something that's going to take, a couple of years. It's probably also going to take me a couple of decades to figure this out and get proper logging done in here, but I really would like to do it myself. I don't want to just hire a logging company to come in and, clear cut a whole bunch of trees or select few trees that they want and leave me with all the junk. That's not what I'm looking to do with this 90 acres. I'm looking to rejuvenate and regenerate and refurbish this land back to the original glory. It's also been a huge learning curve for myself. Being from the city of Toronto, I've never used a chainsaw in my life. I've never used any kind of big machinery like a tractor or a log splitter or anything like this. So I find it very challenging, but also very rewarding at the same time. And I really enjoy being outside and learning new skills here on the property. This wood chipper, it's a WC68 Woodland Mills brand. It's been an incredible asset to me here on the farm. It basically clears up the leftover branches from when you fall trees, and it clears up a lot of the brush and junk that collects on the ground, and it doesn't even go to waste because it's used again as wood chips. We use it as mulch, we use it as a bedding in the animal houses, and in this case I'm going to be using a lot of these wood chips here to add into the run of the goose caboose in the orchard there, because the soil is getting all muddy from their water bowl and it's just nasty. So it's nice to add a bunch of organic matter to absorb some of that moisture. I haven't really done much to this wood chipper. It's been 3 years now, and I mean, I basically damaged it myself. The company sent me out a part for free, so I was impressed with that. But apart from that, I haven't added any oil. I haven't added any hydraulic oil. I haven't sharpened the blades yet. I really haven't done much, and it's still running just as if it was new, so I'm really pleased with this machine. Another piece of equipment that is quite essential here on the farm is this log splitter. Now, I purchased this again a couple years ago now, and it's been absolutely invaluable to me. And it would be so time consuming and exhausting if I was to try to chop all this wood by hand with an axe. And I don't have time for that. I don't know anybody who has time for that. And I don't even have the physical energy for that. So I invested in this log splitter, and it splits the logs with ease. It's a 27-ton Champion brand, and I really don't have any major complaints with it at all. It was relatively affordable. I think I paid 1,700 Canadian dollars for it. It was on sale at Canadian Tire. Now I did have to assemble it. It came disassembled, but I'm okay with that. And it was a great experience to figure out how to assemble it in any case. But of course, with all the action that we have going on here at the farm, like right now I've been building my new workshop, so I haven't been preparing as much firewood as I should. Really, this whole firewood storage should be full by now, but I mean, I just pick at it every now and then. Whenever I feel like I need a break from doing something else, I said, oh, I feel like I just need to go out to the forest and do some wood cutting and prepare some firewood, because it's actually quite relaxing for me. I just like being outside, and I like enjoying the fresh air here on the farm. And of course I got my 2 old English sheepdogs to keep me company, so it's a great day.